Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Come and get it, sucker! Bring it! You want to give me the death stare? Okay, let's see.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Ramsay Snow can
Prepare
come
a
in.
raven. We need to send word to Mira.
His dad,
King's
he has
Landing
daddy
once.
issues. Ramsay Snow has daddy issues. His dad doesn't even claim him. That's why his name is still Snow. He doesn't scare me, mother. He doesn't scare me. I'm out here in these streets, Mom.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Holy crap.
favour.
Okay, Mira
And
Forster.
Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okay, so who's Mira? How many characters are we controlling? Jeez. No wonder it's 6 episodes instead of 5.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Oh, okay. So she doesn't know. She doesn't know about Okay, she doesn't know about Roderick. Okay, let's see. Let's try to find out who she is. Okay, Gish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Okay.
What a strange place, Essos.
Oh, okay, I know where she's at. Okay.
Ethan made this for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Handsome. Handcrafted it. Okay. Arts and crafts session. Let's see. Am I gonna pick it up, or I'm just gonna read it from? Okay, I guess I gotta pick it up.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Okay. Lady Marjorie.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Okay. Cool stuff. Yay. Souvenirs. That's what they are. Souvenirs. Alright. Okay, let's see.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Letter from Mother. Oh.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I should, because Lady Marjorie, her people are her army. Tell you what, her army's pretty good. I'll tell you that.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I
Hello.
didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Let him in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
What were you expecting? Oh, okay, so he's just putting. Was that fruit or water or what?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just
worried.
worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
No.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Well, let me
I may
see.
be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Oh, she's a handmaiden. Okay.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Oh no. That's bad news, boys and girls. Cersei.
They appeared to be
is
having
the
some
devil.
sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did,
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Okay.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Oh, he brought coal.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
That's weird.
Good night, milady.
Oh, good night. It's a sweet little boy he is. Well, why is he bringing coal? Why is that a thing? Oh, Lady Marjorie. She
Lady
looks
Marjorie,
just like the actor.
You're early.
That's why.
I was hoping there would be time for us to
Oh
talk.
man.
Come, there's something we must discuss.
Jeez, this is a trip because I'm seeing all the characters from the show now. Holy crap. So that's
From the day you arrived in
first-
Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than
first
as
character.
my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
that I've
Thank you, my lady.
seen
And you know
in
how
the
I
game
feel
from
about
the
what's
show.
happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must
Okay, but are you
understand
gonna
there are
help?
limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Oh, this
I
is
had a
like
handmaiden from the north whose family fought for
Wow.
Robb Stark.
is it season
It
5 or
raises
season?
questions
I think
at
it's
a
like
time
season
I
5.
can least afford.
That's okay. I was wrong
Cersei
about
herself
2 or
cornered
3.
me
It's
this
like
morning outside
5.
the Royal Sept.
5 or 4, maybe 6. It has to be 5. Let's say
She
5.
mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
That's unfortunate.
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but
no.
she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei
I'll
with
do
the
as you
wedding so
ask.
near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
So I'm
I
gonna
knew I
act
could
as
trust
her
you.
handmaiden. I'm not gonna go
Humor her.
and act
Tell
as.
her what she wants to hear.
Yeah. Okay. It's all strategy.
See
That's
if
what
the
it
Queen
is.
Regent
You
is
don't
ready
want
to
to
receive
go
us.
out of character because things won't go well. What the hell are you looking at?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Exactly. Like, I feel like I should curse her out, but I
Good
will
luck.
not, because I don't want to jeopardize your relationship, and I know what you are about, Lady Marjorie. I see you, boo-boo. I see you, boo-boo. I see you, boo-boo. Not much of an audience. There's like 2 people. Oh, Tyrion! Hey, Tyrion!
You
oh
can do
man, this is awesome. I'm seeing more characters. Cersei's the devil. Oh, it's appropriate that she's wearing red. Little psycho chick. Oh, okay. I guess there are more people. Oh yeah, there's an audience. Yeah, you got 4 people. You paid 3 of them.
Ah,
Oh,
Lady
man.
Marjorie.
They look like
Aren't
the
you
actors.
looking lovely this evening?
Tyrion's
Lord
awesome.
Tyrion. Your Grace?
That's the devil. right
With
there.
your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Bow your head.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Oh, was I supposed to kneel?
House
Oh.
Forrester is a northern house
See, a part
loyal
of me
to the
knew that,
Queen.
but I just didn't
Are
care
they?
because I
I beg
fucking
your
hate her
pardon, Your Grace.
so
I wasn't
much.
talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
I hate you. I hate you, Cersei.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Yes, sure.
Perhaps you should
I
ask
don't
the new
know.
Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he?
To one
She
true
is.
king.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which.
Yeah, I didn't.
Girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
She
I won't
hates- she
stand
hates
for
me.
impertinence
See,
from a girl
I'm-
of the north.
If you would give her the
I
chance
can't
to
help it.
explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the
Goodness.
Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries.
Oh,
A
man.
house of traitors.
They.
Your
I
Grace.
agree, Grace.
They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty? If you have any.
You know what? Screw this.
Is your house
Come on,
willing
bring
to
it,
swear
bring it,
fealty
bitch.
to your new
I mean,
liege lord, Roose
bring it,
Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks.
Yeah.
Your Grace.
What? Yeah, what's really
And
good?
proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Oh, okay.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Damn it.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a
I
steady
wanna-
supply of ironwood for his armies.
Oh
I'm
man.
told there are
It's
others
actual
who
actors that are voicing the characters too. I
But
just failed to
trust we
realize
can
that's
rely
another
on
huge
House
thing.
Forrester.
Wow.
Foster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes,
Yes, Your
anything.
Grace. I would do anything.
I'm gonna play the part right now.
I
But
see.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna stab her in the back. Cersei's,
What
I want
would
you
you
to
have the girl
enjoy
do,
this
Cersei?
moment. Enjoy
Opposite she
this
fought
moment,
beside the
Cersei.
Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Enjoy this moment.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war?
No.
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't
I
judge
won't
her.
judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope
Oh,
you find it
Cersei.
quickly.
Come on, bring it. Bring the questions.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Bring it.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists
Bring
looking
it.
to reinvent themselves,
Bring it.
pretending to be something they're not.
Come on. Come on.
Who knows what lurks
Bring
within
it.
their
Bring it,
hearts.
Cersei. Bring it.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie.
Yes.
One can only assume her interests are yours.
Yes,
Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
of course. Which
And
is
if
why
your
I said the
loyalties
only
were to
true
become
king.
conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Okay,
I'm sure
so I'm
she-
Let
going
the girl
to
answer
lie.
the question.
Be true to the king.
Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said.
Marjorie knows
I was
that I'm
beginning
lying.
to worry
no,
you didn't have
Marjorie,
your priorities
Marjorie,
straight.
you will remember that you told me.
She is a
feel
threat
one
to the
thing.
crown, isn't she?
Feel one
The
thing.
most dangerous handmaiden
And
in
then-
all of King's Landing.
Tyrion is having a kick out of this.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
She's right at this moment because I want to stab you in the
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Fight me, Cersei. I want to fight you, Cersei. See me in the back alley, 5 o'clock, after school. I mean, after this meeting. Oh, I'm gonna pummel you to death. Tyrion, this guy's
I'll
amazing.
walk you out.
Thank you, Tyrion. Please
This
walk
may
me out.
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
He's met everyone for some reason.
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say too much.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was
Oh, so
quite
she was
the
pleased.
first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Okay.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
So Tyrion knew.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Okay.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in
What are you
this regard.
suggesting?
Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Let's see.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
I'm willing to take it.
Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier.
Yeah, this is like
Until
season
then,
4.
be careful.
Definitely
This
season
is not
4.
the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, 4. Let's say 4.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Stressful. I don't know
Cersei's
how well I
way of
did.
looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more
Not
than a
so
little
great.
intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
not gonna lie.
sorry.
I don't think that went well
Cersei's
at all.
known for being rather difficult.
Yeah, no, she
But
was.
at least it's over now.
I'd like to think
Lady
so.
Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although,
Maybe.
marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no.
He does have a
Joffrey.
certain
If you think that's
look
if
about
Cersei's the
him.
devil,
And he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
not to Joffrey.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Yeah. If you think Cersei's
Well,
the
I would
devil,
marry him.
Joffrey
Imagine the power you would have
is
as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
10 times
I might
worse.
even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Everyone who would watch the show would
Let's
just come
see,
together and
who
talk about
else
how
should
they
we marry
hate
off?
Joffrey. You'll just hear
Brienne of
people at
Tarth
work
and
or
Tyrion Lannister.
out You know, just
What a
if you're
perfect
grocery
match.
shopping, you're casually grocery shopping. You
Sabrun
mentioned Joffrey,
and-
cashier, or
What are you
someone just
doing?
randomly would interrupt. Oh yeah, I hate Joffrey. I hate, like you just
Well-
intervene in your conversation just to agree.
Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan.
Okay.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display,
Oh,
Mira.
she's pleased. Oh, well, that's good.
I'm just glad it's over.
Were you pleased? Because I wanted to
King's
also...
Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Yeah.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Oh, I do. But at the same
I
time...
do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as
Yeah.
difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up. I'm going to. Lady Marjorie, I'm hoping you're going to help me at this point. But I feel like you're so wrapped up in your own agenda that you're not going to. But we'll see what happens. Ask for her help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I do not. I'd prefer to... No, I'd prefer to speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
If it's just me and you, ma'am, Sarah, I don't care if you remember this or not. You better get to walking. You can remember it later. I just don't want to. I don't want that chance of you just sneaking. Yeah, remember it. I knew you were gonna remember it, Sarah. I don't care.
Go on. Ask.
I don't
Forgive
remember
me,
it.
my lady.
I don't
I
remember
wouldn't
it,
otherwise
Sarah.
ask this
I
of
don't
you,
care.
but my
Sarah.
mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Oh, that's definitely not going to.
That is no small request.
Yeah, it's
Especially
not.
now.
I
Yeah,
know, my
see?
lady.
I told
And
you.
I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise.
That's.
But my mother has left me no choice.
Wow.
She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
Yeah,
And now you would have me ask him to intervene.
that's.
Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
It is that dire.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira.
Yeah,
If
same.
Cersei were to find out.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does.
You do.
Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you.
I will
I'm
send a
surprised she
raven to
actually
her
did
family at
that.
once.
She agreed. Wow. I think it was the point. I think it was the fact that I kind of like hyped her up, just to let her know that you have power over Joffrey. Cersei, I mean that's his mom, but at the same time he cares more about you. I think that's the thing with Joffrey. You never know if he cares for actual people or not. He's demented. I'm telling you, he is demented. He's crazy. Like, Ramsay Snow is insane, but Joffrey is insane and highly annoying.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
That is Ramsay Snow.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Let's,
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat.
I just keep peeking because I don't want that to be me next.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now.
That is, right there is...
How much further is it?
Ramsay Snow.
These foresters.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
He loves
What was
torturing
that?
people.
My lord?
He is the type of person that will torture someone. And will have fun. That's his family's banner, right there. Perfect.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, let's go check out and see who he's torturing. Oh no. See this flag right here. That banner. That's for the Boltons. As you can see, the correlation here, the torture style over here and the banner over here. Yep, they're crazy. Oh wow!
Bloody hell!
See? That's what we're dealing with now. That is Ramsay Snow.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord.
Depends on what we do.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
A new Sentinel.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Oh no.
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
Who is this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Deserter
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Wow.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed.
See.
And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here.
Okay.
Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know
All
these
right.
words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Yes.
We'll never survive
alright,
the coming
together we'll
winter.
survive. Calm yourself.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment.
Oh no, I
Men
do
are on
intend
edge
on
as
taking
it
his
is.
Men
fingers.
need to know
I was
they
hoping that he
cannot
was
do
going to
whatever
kill
the
him.
fuck they please.
I was
Their
thinking
Lord
take his
will not
fingers.
permit it.
So if that's the punishment, yeah, take his
Send him
fingers.
to the wall.
We're no. We're going. Yeah, no. Okay, let's see what the choices are for discipline. It's either the wall, fingers.
I will decide.
Let's see. Fingers, no fingers.
fingers,
What are the options here?
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
No, you're not innocent. You did not do
Please.
your job. Take 3
Lord.
fingers, send him to the wall,
My
show him
family
mercy.
depends on me.
Oh. Okay, so if we send him to the wall, he can't provide for his family. But if we take 3 fingers, hey, he'll be alright. Show him mercy. This is a tough. This is not a doozy, boys and girls. This is not a doozy. Alright, send him to the. I want to send him to the wall, to be honest, but he has a family. Fingers. People will see him and they'll see his hand and realize they'll relive this moment. No, you're
I,
losing fingers.
Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord!
A thief is a thief.
My lord, please!
I can't compromise the laws.
My lord,
Just for your sake.
normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will do it.
I will carry out the sentence.
I don't want him thinking that I'm going to be that type of ruler, but at the same time, if that's what it takes, oh man, but what if I mess up though? That's the thing. Screw it. I'm cool with that. Hey. Yeah, so you see how quick they went back to doing their jobs? Exactly. Now they'll see that guy with 2 fingers on one hand, be like, oh, well, we shouldn't
That
steal
was
from
certainly
our lord.
unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Exactly.
Not just yourself, of course.
It was my duty.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Exactly. It may
You
not
heard what
be
the thief
something that
said.
we.
I expect this sort of
may
thing will
be
happen
something
again.
we don't like,
But a
at the
sentinel
same
can
time I have
help
to
you in
carry
the
out my
face of
duty.
disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
If I look weak in front of them, they're not going to have
Someone you
faith in
can
us.
rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role.
I did want to pick
They
the maester.
both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Okay.
Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
So it's either Duncan...
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the
I'll
right
make
choice.
the right choice as sentinel.
Yep. It's either Duncan or Scarface.
Come
I don't know his
speak
name.
with me
but
when you're
Scarface
ready to
is
convene
what
the
we'll
small
go with.
council, my lord.
We'll call him Scarface. I'm not saying we'll go with him as a sentinel. Alright. Scarface, I see that you're looking at me. Here over there trying to win me over. And then there's my buddy over there, Duncan. Alright, let's see. I am going to see. Let me see. Can I talk to anyone? Let me. Yeah. Talk to him. Let's just gather some information first.
Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Hey.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted.
Yeah. It was warranted, though.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
So you're not going to talk to... Okay.
I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her.
Yeah.
She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well.
Yeah.
I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Yeah, why are you so
and
sure?
I trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ooh.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Oh, man. This one's... I'm not gonna lie. Is there two different styles to this? It's either be strong or...
Mother told me
have someone
Mira
that's
has
more
asked
of
for
a
Lady Marjorie's help.
tactician.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
And with the
But
Boltons...
right now I'm more
oh,
concerned
man.
about you.
That's...
I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him.
Hey.
How could you be so cruel?
I have to... Okay. What?
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
You think it's easy?
It's easy. I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know. You promised me you wouldn't change.
I'm not
and I
changing.
believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that
yeah.
wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord.
I knew I should have told her
It's my
that I was going to be
responsibility.
forced to be changed, like, forced
The
to
people
change.
want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
She's right about that.
You've
She
always
is right
given me
about
good
that.
advice. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to go with my sister. Because my gut is telling me to pick Duncan, but at the same time, I understand why Uncle Malcolm is going with his name Sir. No, let's go with Scarface. His name is Scarface, not Sir Roland.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry.
Alright,
Again.
let's see. Some random Joe Schmo over there. Looking at the gate. Alright, so they gave me the option of talking to... Okay, well, there's a third.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah.
Oh.
Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Yeah.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
I must enforce
Rules
the
mean
rules.
nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He's so impressionable. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, because I don't want him going into, like... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let me talk to Duncan over here.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay, so I definitely need him, because I don't need Sir Roland to be that strict ruler, because I feel like I can do that on my own, but I do need someone like Duncan who will keep me on the straight and narrow. Make sure that I don't deviate from, you know, being on the right path.
That means now.
I'll
Sword
talk
up.
to him though. I'll talk
Swing
to
left.
Scarface.
Sorry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Our
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And, you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going with him. I'm going with Duncan. Alright. Watch out, Malcolm. There you go. Let's check out the food first before I do this.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord.
Oh, no.
I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad
Yeah,
is it?
how long could we last?
How long could
That's
we hold
another
the house?
thing, is I feel like with Duncan we'll be able to...
the siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White
We'll
Hills
be able to
cut
get our
us off
food,
and wait
you
us
know,
out,
that
we'd only last a fortnight.
He'll come up with a plan.
But there are steps we can take.
Boom. See?
In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores.
There we go.
We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my
It
lord.
sucks, but if it's necessary. It's just unfortunate, though, because you never want your people to starve.
Duncan,
but
I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored.
Yeah.
But are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Yeah, no, he's the man for the job. Okay, that's a tower I can enter. What the hell? I'll just talk to him instead.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester.
Yes,
I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
What if I told him... What if I told Duncan, hey, I need you to be my sentinel, and then afterwards, like, we go back and basically just be like, psych! Got your ass. You thought you had it. You old noodle neck. Alright, small council, here we go. Alrighty.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh man, I can still switch it up. That's crazy. See, I like just that moment right there where he just interrupted and said, "Let him finish." You know what I mean? Like, he's that enforcer, but at the same time, I don't know if if my decision to pick Duncan changes his opinion about me. Like, will Scarface betray me because I choose Duncan, or will Duncan betray? I don't know if Duncan will. I don't think Duncan will betray me if I picked Scarface. It's just, man. But at the same time, I can't be Ramsay Snow. I can't fight fire with fire. If I pick Scarface, that's essentially what I'm doing is I'm picking Enforcer as my right hand man, and I'm just gonna set him off on several people, and I can't do that. And I think Duncan will just...
Duncan Tuttle.
Yeah.
You will be my sentinel.
He's a tactician.
This is reckless.
I can tell.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No. You chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
What?
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
I don't think...
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Yes.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
No.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We will fight, we will bargain, we will use diplomacy.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
I get Scarface.
Forgive us, my lord.
But
we
I
are, of
can't.
course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Alright.
Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Yes.
Ramsay Snow is no
Yes.
lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I'm gonna go with Sir Roylands. Yeah, if Ramsay doesn't deserve to be in the Great Hall, I would say Scarface is right at this point. I will make Ramsay wait at the gates.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Wait, what just happened?
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
Huh.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like second-guessing myself when it comes to picking the Sentinel, because maybe I should have
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
I am indecisive at this moment, I'm not gonna lie.
Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Jeez.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm gonna not say
It's something
anything.
we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords.
That's true. And I was hoping Scarface was going to be that sword for me. So yeah, go get Asher. Because I'd rather have my brother watch my back.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family.
Some disgruntled
what this family needs.
Swordsman.
Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yes. Yes. Send him.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan.
No, I agree.
I'm glad you will let me do this.
Of course.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
With that strategy, with that request you made with Marjorie and stuff, I don't think that's gonna happen. So that's not gonna be an easy one. Oh, Lady Marjorie Chambers. Oh! Don't tell me I'm gonna... Well, okay, pick up Strange Key. Oh, I'm about to do some shady stuff. Take the key. Oh, I want some shady shit. Let's see. Okay, Tyrell. Okay, we're gonna pick that up. Are we taking that as well? Oh, I'm taking everything, baby. My hands are filled with some goodies.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know. Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day...
Yes.
I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings.
I do not trust you.
We've known each other for years.
It was private.
It's a private matter. You shouldn't take it personally. Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us.
There is.
Friends don't hold secrets from one another.
To a certain extent. I don't know who
now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me. And she values your opinion very much.
I don't care.
Sarah,
You didn't do it, did you? She just came in.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Is everything alright?
Are you alright, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Boom, that's why I took the seal.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Oh, don't tell me she's...
Nothing I said could cheer him.
Oh.
He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to help?
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find
hold
some
on.
way to forgive me.
First of all, I wouldn't have said that. You're saying way too much now.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do some deceptive stuff as Mira.
Milady.
Oh, hey, it's the kid.
Begging your pardon, milady.
It's good to see you.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw.
You
I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei.
You gain the trust of the ones that can travel around without being noticed.
I can help you if you'd like.
He's
and
just
your
a
family,
coal boy.
If you're willing to trust me.
They won't pay him
I hear
any
all
mind.
Sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful.
No, you already... Hey, you sold it to me.
I
Hey,
really must go.
No.
Please don't despair.
Yeah, talk to him.
I know people who...
Don't go away. You gotta talk to him. Talk to the cold boy. Walk away, cold boy. I'll see you in a
be
minute.
willing to help you.
Thank you. I need your help. I need your help. You gotta gain his trust, man. He's real sneaky. Going around, emptying coal buckets and stuff. Overhearing stuff when doing so. Yeah, see, the transition's not smooth. They'll just freeze and then all of a sudden that's that. Still love the game though. It's only the first episode and I'm still excited.
Where's Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor.
I told you.
And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one.
Always stay
It will work
confident,
so long as everyone does
especially
their part.
as a lord.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
See, he appreciates my confidence. Alright. Oh, you're not a lord, Jon Snow, so don't expect the A-star treatment.
Something wrong with your gate?
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna antagonize
Well,
them.
aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in.
Yeah.
This is a lovely
Why, are
pile
you
of
cold?
timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here.
Haha, I like that.
Thank you, my lord.
Wait, why'd you... Oh, yeah, we just wanted to make him wait, not... Yeah.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad.
He's crazy.
Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Ironwood. See, we can negotiate and whatnot. See, I don't want him inside because he can see everything.
Like the army you have.
See, he can see
Lord
everything
Forrester.
that we have. That's why I wanted him at the gate. I kind of thought and was hoping that he would just stay at the gate and we would have that conversation at the gate so he wouldn't analyze the situation that we're in. Jeez. Oh, I'm glad we're giving him the tour of the place. Why not stop there? Well, I mean, why'd you stop there? Why not show him the armory and how many people we have and the inventory and stuff?
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father. Lord Bolton.
Nope.
Warden of the North. Words are wind.
Refuse.
Anyone can say they're loyal.
Refuse.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father.
He's a
and brother.
traitor. Yeah. Oh, hey Cortana, please stop. Please stop. Go away, Cortana. What are you doing? There we go.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar.
You can lick my balls. Lick my balls.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
Oh,
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen.
Exactly.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this.
My dog's over here.
Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood.
But thankfully he did not interrupt the
Half of
gameplay.
something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
No.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Yeah. So we have Whitehill men here.
You have a man you trust?
My son.
Oh, let me
Griff.
guess, it's the blonde one, huh?
We'll lead the garrison.
Where's Griff?
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you?
See, this
Are
is...
you Lord Ethan's
This is
oldest?
the demented...
I'm his twin, my lord.
The demented...
Like the Queen and her
No.
brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Oh, we're gonna kill... Oh, we're...
Do you like hunting?
Oh, he's dying.
Let her go.
I'm gonna kill him right now.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
That's right.
I suppose you can stay.
That's right. Oh, you suppose, huh?
Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
No!
But I don't want a bold.
Alright.
Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
That is unfortunate.
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better.
I didn't expect that.
What have you done?
But again, Game of Thrones does stuff
However,
like that. They
need to keep their end.
Wow. That's crazy.
Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
What?
Lovely meeting all of you.
That's how crazy Ramsay Snow is.
Somebody help him. Fetch the mason.
And that's how
quickly.
crazy this show is.
You brought this on
Like, your favorite characters or the main characters or whatever will die.
Don't let him take me.
Let it go!
Stop that! Please! Ryan,
Stop it!
Ryan! Do something! Ethan? My son.
I kind of regret getting Duncan, because Duncan did nothing for me. Duncan just stood there. Oh, man. We should have fought. At least then we would have had... Oh, man. Next time on Game of Thrones. Alright.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Jon Snow!
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall.
I think that was Asher.
We will be ready.
Oh, Asher's gonna be here and
Nothing
he might be
comes
the
without
Lord.
a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Wow. Alright, let's see. So UN 34.2% left Bowen behind. Yeah, okay. UN 62.4% swore loyalty to the king. UN 16.1% took Eric's fingers. Really? Wow. Huh, I'm kind of surprised on that one. UN 6... Wow, only 16.1%, that's insane. Alright, UN 69.1% picked Duncan as Sentinel. Yeah, I still don't know about that. UN 49.9% met Ramsay at the gate. Okay. That first episode was already intense. Like, my heart's beating. Alright, boys and girls, well, that was the second part of the first episode. Like I said, in the first part, Game of Thrones never disappoints. Seriously, this is already amazing. This is just the first episode, and I'm already amped up. What you just saw was the Forresters going through some tough times. They lost their lord, his son, Roderick, and now the fourth... Is it the fourth son? I think it's the third son. Yes. The third son of the Lord is now taking over. But then all of a sudden he's not taking over because he just got stabbed in the throat for being quote-unquote bold. But I mean, you have to. You're, as a lord, you don't want to discourage your people. You want to show that you're going to come off strong, because he's a kid. You're going to expect the kid to mess up and whatnot, but you don't want to come off as, you know, you don't want them actually seeing you messing up. You want them to see that you're a strong lord despite your age. You want to show them that you can push forward and pick up where your father left off. But sad to say that we already lost him, and that's what Game of Thrones is. Twists and turns, but the story thickens, and I'm just saying right now, if you have a favorite character based off the first episode, you may or may not see him towards the end. Things like this happen within the show. This is a fictional family within the story. This family, the Forresters, you don't see them within the show. And someone confirmed that for me. So, but again, this is just the first episode, and it's already getting crazy. And we're seeing familiar faces like Cersei's and Tyrion, and to me that's just amazing because I don't like Cersei's at all. She's the devil, but Tyrion is amazing, and just seeing these familiar faces is just it's great for me because it's like again, the last season's gonna come out next year, not this year. So it's it's just nice seeing that. But again, stay tuned. The second episode's coming out soon. And again, Game of Thrones never disappoints. Like always. Goodbye. See ya. Sayonara. Bye-bye. No, but for real, goodbye. I said goodbye!